Warning, the following video contains false information and is meant for entertainment only. It also contains violence, sexual conduct, profane fucking language, and annoying robotic text-to-speech voices. If you are offended by any of the above, get a fucking sense of humor. Your discretion is advised. Hey there, YouTubers. This is the old V8 version of Tenchi Masaki here with an announcement. As you can probably tell by this recent upload, DW4Ever91 has taken a break from Speakonia Muyo in order to get the promised second half of a secret diary video out to ring in the new year. But fear not, he'll be getting back to our swell marathon soon afterwards. So you'll still get to see me, Miyako, Sasami, and our various incarnations in future videos later down the road. Haha.
Well, since we are taking a break and all, how's about we take this time to get to know each other a little more biblically?
Well, the film isn't the first series version of Miyako, better known as the Space Pedal Pirate. Bad. It's nice to finally meet you in the flesh, as it were.
What a fitting way to put it, Tenchi baby. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this moment. I'm going to smother your love katana with my sweat moistened slippery pork buns until it bursts open like Mount Fuji during the apocalypse. You don't need to worry since you'll be spraying your sweet and sour love sauce all over my legs, but even if you knock me up I will just crack open the egg and make a swell omelet. Either way none of us will go hungry.
Well, I suggest you put your breakfast plans on hold, Ryuko, since I'm the one who's gonna be making him bow down to my royal heritage, so much so that he'll be coming back for more faster than you can say, your royal highness. Wink!
Oh my, and the first series I gave it as well. Oh sweet Wilda must have been a real good boy this year.
Sorry princess, but it's first come come first serve, and after my first serve Tenchi will definitely come back for seconds, and not the sloppy kind in your case.
Oh, don't listen to her, Lord Tenchi. You'll have much more fun being my sole subject for the day. Why, just imagine getting to pamper my pedalage while I lounge in this sexy swimwear. Yes!
Well, since we are comparing outfits, check out this display of pancake and drumstick complementing attire. When I make you my foot slave all night,
You know that you never take another because everyone knows that yours truly is this Tenchi's gold screws. Besides, here's what I'll be wearing to bed.
Oh, my foot fucking died. Christmas just came way early this year and I still can't wait to open all three of my presents. Well, I think we've dragged this message out long enough. I think it's time we get this video started for Pete's sake.
See you at the floating onsen Tenchi. Wink.
Alright, Shinji-sama, you take it from here.
Okay, kids, it's time for a secret cartoon.
This is the secret diary of Miyako Inoue, written and expressed by DW4Ever91. Enjoy the swellness of it. This video was brought to you by Cleo's Erotic Aerobics class, the newest workout establishment where man or beast alike can feel the burn, especially from your chest hairs in a soul scrub from your workout/love partner. Anyway, in with the show.
Konnichiwa all you foot-fapping otakus and woolly-wanking weeaboos who clicked on this video. I'm Miyako Inoue and let's get right to my huge foot fetish. Hi, I really love sexy, smooth-looking bare feet, and you can bet your dollars to do this that I myself have a arousing pair of steppers that are just as smooth and slender as they look. I shit you not, my feet have recently become the latest thing amongst the teen population in Tokyo. Last Christmas I even won the orange-pink ribbon at the Akihabara wet t-shirt contest, where teenage girls like myself are drenched in gallons of foot sweat. Oh sweet Lord, it was even more fun than the time I had a 5-way orgy with all the female Digi-Destined, and I've gotten to know all said female Digi-Destined past and present on a biblical level, but I'm sure all you die-hard Speakonia geeks already know that, back when I was a member of the Betty Bunch. Speaking of which, let's discuss the elephant in the room, how I suddenly became a bisexual. Well, it all started back when I took a trip to the far-off northern lands of Canada, where I planned to film my first ever solo Rick journey. But when I got to Canada it started raining cats and dogs, and as I walked by the local area some Kanak redhead started to react to the pouring rain, and before you know it she
grew a penis and grew wings and is flying around the city with her newly found wings and gigantic penis and slapping people with it.
And of course seeing such a ghastly sight I got scared and tried to run away, but that only attracted her attention, and with her demonic cat-like reflexes she lunged right at me, and next thing I knew she started to turkey slap me with her big demonic dick, and it sounded like smack a smack a smack a smack a smack, and after that she pinned me to the ground and said,
Oh, it's not over yet, Cuddy. Now that I got all the smacking out of my system, it's time to release all the built-up tension. So take off those pants and help me get my rocks off with your wet blanket. Hiya, Ruffle Demon Rage Rape. Hiya, either it's your time of the month or else Sandra Jr. is really tearing you up in there. Hiya, it only hurts for a little while. Hiya, and don't pretend like you're not getting off on the wonderful pain. I can see that grin as clear as the red cheeks on your face. I heard somewhere that Ruffle demons use goat and pig's blood as anal lube. Hey, I didn't ask you to jack me off with your feet. But nevertheless it's making me more horny. Did you by chance have a marsupial crawl around in your boots? Back to the rape. Suck on my satanic love sausage. Hope you enjoyed this game of chicken and ruffles. Now it's time to smother this chicken in gravy. Bag. That was swell.
So as you can imagine, after such a quick pounding from that cursed spring-enhanced mega member, I was shot feet first out of that cannon that is my closet into in-betweener status, and since then I've been living it up in Akane Alpha, who welcomed me with open legs. You may have noticed from the events of the previous secret diary that I've also gotten reacquainted with my former Digimon partner Hawkmon. Hi, you like to tickle my toes while I ruffle its feathers with a soul scrub. Moreover, he gives the best foot massages when he's in his Blue-Blue-Mon form. As for how he came back to life, well, to be honest, I can't actually take credit for his return among the living. That honor goes to no other than Don the Smuggler's Duck, who has taken Hawkmon in as one of her many love pets in No Man. There's a reason he quoted the famous Bundy catchphrase in the aforementioned previous diary video.
Sweet publicity for my ears.
I also heard he recently became Digi-Destined with a certain Chinese Amazon from a popular 80s anime who's now a badass pimp. Rumor has it that this character got a hold of the Digi-8 of Sincerity sometime after I abandoned it, and he uses it to armor Digi-Evolve Hawkmon into Shurimon. So yeah, he's also got dual membership in the Danny High. Well, good for my fine feathered foot friend. So at this point you'd probably be asking, now that I'm bisexual, do I have relationships with any of the male Digi-Destined? Well, anyone who's seen DJ's Well 69 secret missing episode of Digimon video knows that most of the male Digi-Destined members from the first and second anime series are homosexual, all except for Iori, better known as Cody, who is an equal opportunity pedo digger in the Kenny crew, who prefers the company of great robbers, cougars, and the occasional giant monster. Although there's still one male Digi-Destined member who gets my juices flowing. Chen may still be the Digital Emperor with those vile faggots now, but one day I hope to catch him off guard and soul scrub my way back into his heart. I'm very persistent, kinda like June Motomia when she flirts with the Robin's merry men Digi-Destined Yamato Shida, better known as Matt. Speaking of the Motomia family, you may not believe it, but I do happen to have a legitimate BFF relationship with Dice Chain Motomia, or Davis the Digital Defecator who's in the Barney Bunch. Hi, it's true. Why, he even lets me pretend flirt with him as a way to make other faggots jealous. But I'm sure he'll tell you all about that when he does his own secret diary at some point.
What's this do? I fucking hate today!
Mostly both those Brutalian fuckers never learn. Anyways, I think the reason Davis lets me hang around him is because of the less than feminine outfits I wear, which he says makes me look like a nerdy military muffin or a liberal hippie activist. Hi, I am one of the more mannish of the female Digi-Destined, but thankfully not like how Zirconia from Sailor Moon Seekers looks like a man. Haha.
Shut the fuck up!
He also likes me to massage his smooth feet when he's feeling worn out from our missions, like when he needs me to help him take on my beloved Chen when he's stirring up trouble in the digital world. And speaking of pleasuring male feet, ever since the day Sans Raccoon gave me that push further out of the shoe closet with her 6'6" devil dog, I can honestly say that I've been close-minded when it came to more masculine forms of flesh. In fact, I neglected to mention one other male Digi-Destined I've gotten familiar with, and that is the American Jim Digi-Destined Michael Martin, whom I've heard is looking to be the next Super League representative of that subdivision group, the Raffi Republic. Oh hi, I'll never forget the night we had together. The way he sucked on my toes. Getting to slide my velvet soles across his smooth marble pectorals. Pinching his hard nipples until they baptized me with their scrumptious love cream. And of course, who could forget his own smooth pork buns, which he smeared all over my face filling my nostrils with their sweet pineapple scent, and then works his way down and starts to work his mandible magic across my big, juicy, bulging cock. Yeah, you heard me. I did indeed say big juicy cock. Remember when I told you how Sandra loved one and her slow away with me in her raffle demon form? Well, it turns out when teenage girls get raped by a raffle, especially if they're lesbians, they end up growing a monster penis of their very own. That's right, I've become a Fudanari. Ha ha ha. So Sasami actually got her wish in the previous secret diary, when she asked for a love sausage to put between her creamy smooth dumplings. Oh sweet Lord, I'm making myself giddy all over again. As you may have guessed, I used my newly acquired appendage to further my love of feet from both sides of the opposite sex. Plus it's retractable so I can still have my way with all my goody punch VFX, hence why I made the switch over to Akane Alpha. Also it's yet another example as to why Davis lets me flirt with him regularly. When we're all alone I like to whip out my tremendous trouser snake and turkey slap Davis until he screams oh yes harder harder for 666 hours. And while he lays there all starry-eyed I yank his shoes and socks off, and have him smother my overworked love katana with his sweaty warm pork buns until I get that feeling of sexual ecstasy and unleash a tsunami of Yolei juniors all over his tenderized body. It's just as slow as it sounds.
Say Yolei, my Bond's illiterate soulmate, if you're done letting the cat out of the bag about your current status, perhaps you'd like to pass the mic over to your favorite love pet who's been serving as a cushion insole for your left boot throughout this entire opening monologue. What do you say?
Oh, why it's my other joined at the heel Digi-Destined partner Marsha Marsupial Mouse, and hi she has been in my boot again this whole time. So you want to give yourself an introduction in this video as well? Well, seeing as the fourth wall doesn't stand a chance either way, I think that would be a swell idea.
Fair dinkum, it's Marcia's time to shine, ha ha ha. Okay mates, restart that title sequence again and let's do this, baby.
This is the secret diary of Marsha Marsupial Mouse, written and expressed by DW Forever 91. Enjoy the swellness of it. This video was brought to you by Ketchum Clan brand Flintstone vitamins, keeping love appendages and smooth-looking bare feet nice and healthy since the dawn of time. Flintstone kids, 300 miles strong, and growing. Anyways, in with the show.
Good day, my name is Marcia Marsupial Mouse, and if you clicked on this video, I bet I know exactly what you want to hear, and if you're a photophobe I suggest you stop watching this very instant before I give you a black eye with a bonza kick to the face, ha ha ha. With that said, let's get on about my huge foot fetish. Too right, I really love sexy, smooth-looking bare feet, and Bob's your uncle, here's my own set of smooth-looking bare feet for you to crack your fats and limons over.
I'm not fat.
In fact, I'll have you know I've actually been a proud pancake chomper before even becoming a member of the Betty Bunch. Fair dinkum, you might say I was the biggest foot furry in all of Green Patch Town. Even during my days working as a furry prostitute in Danny Dingo's brothel service, I've been sold out to many a podophiliac clientele. This includes several swell corn customers like Judy Jetson, Wilma Flintstone and Betty Rubble, Red Fraggle from Fraggle Rock, Casey from Pokemon, Kay and Yuri from Dirty Pear, Maron from Dragon Ball Z, Ling Ling and Lung Lung from Runma 1/2, Sandy Brown from Noozles, the entire foot fetish population of DeviantArt.com, and Little Orphan Annie. I never really got to expand my fetish towards the penis persuasion, since most of the boys in Green Patch were homosexuals. A shame too, because Flap the Platypus had a smooth pair of web steppers that made me go tropo every time I saw them. Wink. Having very little exposure to the male demographic is the main reason I ended up being a member of the Betty Bunch to begin with. But all that changed after I met up with a certain feline bombshell from Heathcliff, who by the way runs a ripper of an aerobics class for those of you who skipped the first half of this video. But anyways, one day Cleo showed me an amateur foot porno featuring one of her Cadillac cat pedal pals Wordsworth, and oh sweet Lilith, seeing him perform such bonza erotic tricks with a pair of roller skates made both my feet and vagina sweat. So I took a trip to the good old West Finster Green Patch and I gave Wordsy such a roller skate workout with my sweet marsupial talage, and needless to say it was a swell night to remember, ha ha ha.
Yes, it's true folks, my love for feet is no longer just limited to humans, and I sure hope that Marsha chick comes back for more soon, cause that Outback babe really gets me off like a three-toed slut, hot hot hot.
Hey Wordsworth, you can sit and reminisce about past experiences later. With that one says to film our next amateur fur fag porno.
Since then I've been living it up in Akane Alpha with my join at the heel Digi-Destined partner Miyako Inoue, and the two of us couldn't be happier. Now for those of you who grew up watching The Adventures of Blinky Bill, or seen our series as a recommendation on the Tubi streaming service, knows that my character was somewhat of a raging badass, hence why Yolei made me her Digi-Destined in the first place. And as a way to put my badass skills to good use, I have enrolled at the Anything Goes School of Podophiliac Martial Arts, under the Soul Sensei herself, Akane Tendo, and oh Gordon Bennett, her Anything Goes style is something I have yet to master, but I always loved me a good challenge, wink. Now I could go on about one of my favorite love partners within this Bonza Swell subdivision, but why not just let one of them tell you about themselves in the flesh? Alright sexy, get out here and give these horny viewers a ripper of an introduction. Golly, hello YouTube viewers, my name is Gadget Wrench, and for those of you who remember seeing me with the Batty Bunch in one of DJ Swell's 69 videos, I too am actually part of Miss Tindo's subdivision. In fact, I am serving as their head inventor. Just look at these sexy, itty-bitty teeny tiny smooth looking mouse feet and you'll get the general idea, ha ha ha. And for the record, I've always been an equal opportunity foot fapper even before Akane Alpha was formed within the group. After all, I also had dual membership in the unestablished union as one of the Rescue Rangers, and to answer your next question, yes, I did foot flirt with Chip and Dale on a regular basis, as the two of them could never resist the pedal perfection that are my velvet sunflower seeds, wink.
Ah yes, I can totally vouch for Miss Akren's and her bisexual status. Why, I'll never forget the time she came to Westminster and gave me in words each feline genital to work out with her aforementioned sunflower seeds. Oh yeah, maybe there's a reason she has wrench in her name, ha.
Oh sweet Lilith, now who's breaking the fourth wall by reminiscing past experiences, ha ha ha.
Egg, and I thought we were being the top running cutaway gag characters of this channel.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it!
Wait, don't cut back to the secret diary just yet. I haven't even got to explain how Miss Akren's along with those quiz-pouting animals from my own game got me out of my own shoe closet, and I'm now dedicated to saving Podophilia as the newest member to the Penny Fund.
Get on with it!
Oh sweet Lilith, everyone's a critic to my super elite status of awesomeness.
You're not so awesome!
And it's not just these two chipmunkyongs who literally worship the ground I walk on. Anyone who's watched a recent review of our Swell series on Nerdwire knows that there is a certain group in Russia that worships yours truly like a goddess. Bag, it's actually kind of a morale booster to have such widespread recognition. Hell, it wouldn't surprise me if some of the cult following bared repeating amongst the Speakonia community. Ha ha ha. By the way, Gadget, me and Yolei just recently read your article in the latest edition of Foot Fappers magazine. And oh good night Irene, was it ever a toe-tingling page turner?
Yeah, I especially got horny from looking at all the centerfolds you had in said article. Oh sweet mama, I'd like to feel you curl your toes between my pubic hairs anytime, ha.
Well, Marcia, if you and Miss Inoue think that was hot, just wait until you see the feet of our newest recruit, of whom I personally brought into Akane Alpha not too long ago. And golly, here she comes right now.
Ha ha ha, hello there Miss Marsupial Mouse and Miss Inoue. My name is Tammy the Squirrel, the one-off character from the Rescue Rangers episode Adventures in Squirrel Sitting. And yes, I have become the newest member of Akane Alpha, after getting reacquainted with my now BFF Gadget Hack Wrench. Moreover, check out my smooth-looking bare feet, and tell me they don't want to make you go nuts, wink.
Oh my god, that squirrel is definitely a super alright. And speaking of going nuts, I just might whip out my nuts and let you fun in for a bit.
Fair dinkum, Gadget must have had a real thing for you if she went to all the trouble of recruiting a minor character like yourself from her own Swell show.
Well, actually she recruited not just me, but also she invited my mother and my baby sister Binky into this subdivision as well. In fact, I think one of your members is hitting it off with my mom right now.
Oh yes, that sounds very swell. Why, of course you can massage my feet, young lady.
What kind of piece of shit establishment is this? All I wanted was to pleasure some sexy squirrel steppers, and you go and blow me off like, hold on, you said yes to a foot massage? Oh yeah, baby, I so can't wait to feel your fur between my fingers, ha. Hey Shinobu, baby, be sure you save some of that squirrel milk action for me, wink.
Oh my, looks like I'll be entertaining some guests tonight, ha 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 ha.
Hopefully by being established in the Speakonia group I can finally win the attention of my wannabe boyfriend Chipper. Oh yes, that hunk of a monk still makes my toes curl, ha ha ha.
Oh yes, Tammy, I can assure you that Chip still thinks about you and your sweet nut-scented pancakes from time to time, Sahaya. But it's a lucky thing I got you and your family when I did. Rumor was that the anti-foot faction member McLeach the Pedal Poacher was in the neighborhood looking for a certain family of squirrels.
Well, thanks for the concern and all, Gadget, but a pedal poacher is the least of my worries. Currently I'm being pursued by some Bunyan bounty hunter calling himself the Grump from some old cartoon show from the 60s. He's apparently had it out for me ever since I helped a runaway pedal princess and her joined at the healed companion during a ghost video. She said something about finding the Liberation Group being led by a couple of Frenchies, and some Beaner Canuck with a subdivision.
The Grump, eh? Sounds like he's a real first-class drongo, ha ha ha. Yes, well, if the so-called Bunyan Bounty Hunter gives you any more trouble, you just let me know and I'll give it to him for sure. Same here, Tammy. Just say the word and I'll show this Grump bludger just how much of a brick shithouse this marsupial mouse really is. Too right.
And if that doesn't deter this fucker from pursuing you, just give me 2 minutes with my Digi-Vice/footboard screaming heavenly and hot mom. We'll be more than happy to take that Grump to the cleaners. Hi. You, no ladies, I'd say that this secret diary was a going-ravingly slow success. Anyways, I hear Yuzashi Tsukino and a handful of other Akane Alpha members are going on a special mission to indoctrinate Gem and the holograms. I say we get in on some of that action. What do you say?
Gem and the holograms. Oh, I've always wanted to sneak up stage in one of their concerts and crawl in one of their shoes.
Fucking oath, it might just be a good idea to tag along, especially if their arch-rival band the Misfits, or even laughably, the Stingers, tried to intervene during the raid journey. And if so, we can give those second-rate glam rock trongos a heavy dose of Digi-Destined badassery.
Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's go rock our feet out to a Gem and the holograms concert. Hi.
So how's about it, Gadget? You in?
Oh, you girls go on ahead. I actually need to get myself over to a small outback town and meet up with some fellow scientists to help build a machine that can bend the fabric of space so it can bring back one of its former residents. I heard the one in charge is another short sexy brainiac who, like myself, has also gained somewhat of a cult following.
Oh yes, thanks for the shout out there, Gadget. Us Bunyan brain goddesses have to look out for one another,
Anyway, just tell me all about it when you get back.
No props, Gadget Crew. We'll give you all the sort of details. Anyways, thanks for watching and be sure to tune in next time when Speakonia Muyo makes its triumphant return later this year. Sayonara for now and happy 2021 all you Slowashi otakus. Peace out. So this is where you heard someone say delicious poop poop? Well then it's got to be around here somewhere, ha.
You're annoying me, Possum.